Good evening, I'm Larry Seward. In North Miami, a group of activists huddled to discuss resources and strategies for the Haitian community. This comes just days after the Department of Homeland Security announced TPS protections would be ending for Haitians in the United States. Members of the community worry about what happens next. CBS News Miami's McAllister joins us from the Katz restaurant where people concerned gathered.
There were local government officials, immigration attorneys, and advocates who all joined together to answer the questions and concerns of Haitians living right here in South Florida.
I could not sleep, thinking about what this is going to mean for hundreds and thousands of my people.
Passionate testimony of Haitian leaders in the South Florida community echoed through the Katz restaurant and bar in North Miami Sunday evening.
I don't want just a regular town hall where everybody's venting. We need a strategy session.
The meeting discussed the Trump administration's decision to terminate temporary protective status for about 500,000 Haitians in the U.S. effective in September.
I don't know if 10 weeks is necessarily a sufficient amount of time for someone to disconnect themselves if they've been in this country 15 years.
Haitians in South Florida expressing how they felt when they heard the news.
I was in tears, because I felt so betrayed that they were telling the American people that Haiti is okay, when as an American citizen who is of Haitian descent, I know that it is not safe, that right now in Port-au-Prince there are no flights. Right there, and it's been months since there have not been any flights in Port-au-Prince.
According to the United Nations Human Rights Office, about 2,700 Haitians have been murdered in Haiti within the first 6 months of this year. About 300,000 people of Haitian descent live in the Miami area.
Take your child from all the comforts of America and go back and live in Haiti with me, and where we may or may not have a place that has inside plumbing, for example.
Sunday's public meeting was to give legal advice and options to Haitians living in the Miami area. But many advocates fear those on TPS may have less time than they think.
The administration may not wait until September 2nd to start picking up people who TPS is going to expire. I know people who are already trying to make arrangements to maybe go to Canada or go somewhere else.
The Trump administration has also ended protections for immigrants from countries like Cuba, Venezuela, and Nicaragua. But for now, reporting from North Miami, McAllister, CBS News, Miami.